Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Bibby. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Yao. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Bibby. Pass to Garnett. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Jokic with it. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Jokic, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Bibby. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Yao, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's Jokic missing. Here's Bibby. Pass to Garnett. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. Outside Porter. Now Thompson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Bibby.
Wizards foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the right side. Here's Garnett. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Rodman. Six on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Garnett. It's tipped.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Shot clock.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The Wizards making a switch here. .152 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Here's Bibby. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Out to the wing. Here's Marion. And the three off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Porter. To the middle. Here's Doherty. And he converts the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
.51 seconds left in the first. Here's Caldwell Pope. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Porter. Pass to Doherty. Ball stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Garnett. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Newman. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Garnett. Up and over Porter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Garnett. The three is up. Maxwell grabs a miss. Porter with it. To the wing, right side. To the paint. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mills. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Pass to Maxwell. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Suns leading. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Garnett. Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Hits the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Thompson outside. Pass to Jokic. Takes the 13-footer. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. From deep. Yao with a rebound. Here's Phoenix.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
On the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brooks outside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
I feel like that was instinctual for Melo, like he's seen it before, able to swipe that ball away.
And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
From deep, Jokic. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Garnett. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now a timeout called by Washington. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Newman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Anthony up top. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
And so he hits both. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Anthony. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And Anthony slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Newman. Anthony outside. Washington gets it back. Goes back up. Out to the right wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And here's Anthony. Pass to Jokic. Back to Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, They are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Bibby. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Now here's Porter. They trail by 9. Thompson outside. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Bibby. Down low. Here's Yao. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my. He's got a little something special for us here, B.A.
Yeah, you know he does. And now they built the lead. This is when he breaks out the crazy moves. Thompson outside. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Here's Bibby. Here's Anthony. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And the Wizards with another 3.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Bibby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Porter. Thompson outside. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns leading. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Basket's good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Jokic. From the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Yao.
Get up to throw down.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Maxwell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
And Jokic no good on that one.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. Outside Porter. Pass to Thompson. From downtown, it's hauled in by Garnett. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Yao, good. 12 points for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
There's a screen. Pass to Doherty. Thompson with it. Here's Doherty. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Gill. Hits the front of the rim and out. Washington trailing. Now Porter. Jokic the screen. On the wing, Thompson. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Gill. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Phoenix calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Doherty. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Anthony. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Yao. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another three for Phoenix.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Newman. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Rodman. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And he makes both free throws. A difficult situation for Washington. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Catching and firing, Melo has it all working in this one.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got 12 points in just the second half. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Wells. Inside. Doherty. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Mills with it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. Get up, get left, your Wizards answer. Substitution on the court. Let's give it up one more time.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Anthony. Pass to Jokic. There's a screen by Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Porter. Thompson outside. For three. Kept alive by Washington. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Rodman. And here's Anthony. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Jokic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Mike Bibby.
Bibby, good.
Field goal.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold.